Welcome to another Gumbo's Flying Circus livestream. Some say he is the pinnacle of modern virtual aviation flying. But what do they know? So sit back, relax, slurp a drink and grab some popcorn. And only your popcorn. Here's the virtual pilot everyone loves. It's Gumbo.
Well, good afternoon everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to another live stream. Bit chilly today actually. Hey Nuki, how's it going? Good to see you, hope you're doing well. So today I thought I'll just do some more of the A10C Warthog training campaign that I've been doing. And we're up to number 4 now, so first 3 we managed to do the other day. Oh, the announcer. Oh, that's Dolly. And we all like Dolly. Just thought I'd ramp it up a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, huh? I enjoy it. I think she's done a great job, and I'm very thankful to her for that. That's the just adds a little bit extra, doesn't it? So yeah, we're just going to jump into the A10C training missions. See if I can get a couple of hours streaming. Having a movie night tonight with the fam. So hot dogs, popcorn and a movie. So that should be good fun. Not sure what we're going to watch yet. It's probably some family orientated thing. Hopefully not Toy Story. But knowing little one, it'd be Avengers something or other. He's absolutely mad with it. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to a bit later on. So let me just get into the campaign here, and then we'll get going in the A10 with basic flight training. Let's have a look at this mission and see what it entails. Got my drink, squash, so I'm all good. Haven't been able to get my blackout blinds or anything yet, but I've put up a duvet cover and a sheet. So cheap option, should do. Right then, approach and landing. Oh yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? So just the normal radio check and startup checklist. Ready to roll. Takeoff, flight to waypoint 2, heading 10, flight level 8000 or 080. Waypoint 2, turn left, waypoint 3. When instructed by the FE contact battalion, get an approach vector, descend to the pattern altitude, maintain 250 knots. That's 2,500 feet, I think it was. Perform VFR approach and landing. Visual flight rules, that is, so no instruments. Perform touch and go immediately after landing. Oh, that would be interesting. Follow waypoints to position for another landing attempt, which is basically in the pattern by the looks of it. Land at Batumi and park in designated parking spot. Perform shutdown checklist procedure. Okay, so it's a touch and go into the pattern, ground back for another landing, taxi in, park, shutdown. So yeah, this should be quite a nice relaxing one. Yeah, 2,500 feet pattern altitude, 250 knots, 8,000 feet. So that's what this little diagram's all about. What's Nuki saying? I'm in the basement and still have to cover. Alright. Yeah. The problem here is after midday the sun comes around right to this window. And I've got 2 big double windows in this room. They go across a whole wall. So yeah, it absolutely floods in. It's great when you want to watch the sunset though. That's really nice, golden light in the evening. But But using head tracking, it's an absolute pain in the neck. So, you know, choose your poison kind of deal. Right then, am I all ready? Let's see, where's my checklist? Okay, I've got my checklist up and all ready because that was handy beforehand. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, so I haven't flown this since the other day. And that took me 2 attempts to do the Circus one because I was in the wrong place. So hopefully this one should be a little bit easier. Right, let's enter the head tracking there. Hopefully it's going to behave itself. We'll have to see. I might have to move the camera a little bit. See how we get on.
Get your bird in the air and I'll meet you at waypoint 2, Angels 8 at 260 knots.
Right then, checklist time. A little bit off in there. There's no sun today though. Must be the way I've got my head. Let's adjust my headphones. Yeah, a little bit strange. We should be good. Right, let's go. Throttles off, speed brake. Flap lever is in the up. APU is off. Engine operate switch is normal. Engine fuel flow switches are normal. EAC is off. And radar altimeter is off. APU gen is off. So we need to put these on. This one on. And battery. Let's test the lights. And the fire warnings. Check the fuel there. That's all good. Let's flick on the oxygen. Test that. Alright, that's that done. Boost pumps next. Now let's start the APU. So you got the APU temperature there and the RPM there. Wait for that to get to 100. Alright, let's flick that on. CDU needs to come on. There are the radios. Put those on. That one and that one. Don't need to adjust seat. Press engine start. Okay, I need to quickly do the radio, don't I? That was 131. No, don't start.
Colt 1-1, Colt 2-1, radio check.
There we go. Right, let's speak to him. Copy.
1, copy.
Right, so I need that switch for the external lights, and that needs to go to
5 by 5.
Flash. Left engine start. Yeah, I don't know why head tracking's going out. There's no sun today. Bit strange. Might be where the camera's positioned. Let's try and move that a little bit. No. Put it back. Very strange. Got no lights on, no candles on. Alright. So we want to go ATC. Tell me, give me request startup.
Colt 1-1, request startup. Colt 1-1, to me, cleared for startup, wind 093 at 4 meters per second.
Alright, let's get the right engine going. Alright, let's cycle the flap. Maneuver, pull, maneuver and up. Back down, leave it there. Speed brakes. Flight controls. Let's do the rudder as well. Okay, put the SAS on. And takeoff trim. Right, let's put these on now. Circle the bit test. Right, load all. Loads of profiles and stuff.
Altitude, altitude.
OZ1, passing waypoint 2 at 3,000.
Alright, that's that bit done. Wait. Alright, go nav. EGI. Put that to waypoint. Uncage this. Reset G meter. And let's have a look down the checklist. Right, then we need to put TACAN on, ILS on.
You missed a checklist item. You failed to turn off the ILS. Good. This is a VFR approach and landing. We will cover the ILS approach and landing in a future mission.
Weird. Right, APU gen off. APU off, EAC on. So nose wheel steering comes on. Let's get taxi clearance.
A10C Colt 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Oh, taxi light.
Colt 1-1. A10C, clear to taxi to runway 31.
Canopy can come down. Brakes are closed. Canopy's coming down. Ejection seat is armed. Position lights to leave them like that for now. Right, so we can taxi to the runway. No, brake check. That works.
1. Rolling.
Alright, let's get to the runway. And we'll stop here, do a couple more checks, and then we'll be ready to take off. Then we'll go and see if we can win at this mission. Right, so position lights to steady. Got the anti-collision lights on. Request takeoff.
A10C Colt 1-1. Request takeoff.
Landing light needs to come on.
Colt 1-1. A10C.
The flaps maneuver. Lights are on. APU is off. Anti-skid. That needs to come on. Seat is armed. Do a quick engine run up.
Rolling. Uzi 1, passing waypoint 3 at 6,000.
Right, let's get going.
Rolling.
Oh. Little temperamental that. Right, nose wheel steering off, make it a little bit easier. Finger on gear button. Right, it's 130. Cancel that. Let's turn to waypoint 2.
Pull up. Pull up.
Right, so we need to keep about 180 knots. Flaps up.
Our rendezvous is at waypoint 2, Angels 8 at 260 knots.
We're coming up to 4,000, so hopefully we should make that. We've got 10 miles left, 12 miles. That should be easy.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
Roger that.
Let's review some important things about approaches and landings. The initial approach fix, IAF, is the point you start your approach, arriving at this point from vectors provided by the ATC. This is usually 10 nautical miles from the runway threshold. The final approach fix is when you should be ready to land with checklist complete and gear and flaps down. This is usually 5 nautical miles from the runway threshold.
Right, so by 5 nautical miles from the threshold, I've got to have gear and flaps
altitude,
down.
you must have visual contact with the runway. If no visual at the missed approach point, execute a missed approach.
Oh,
The
we've gone
MDA is
past our
usually 500
house.
feet, and the map is usually 1.5 nautical miles from the runway threshold.
Well, 260 knots.
Uzi 1, passing waypoint 4 at 700. Colt 2.
Oh, there we go,
passing
8,000
waypoint 2
feet,
at 8,000.
260 knots.
Colt 2, on station at Bulls 1184400 at 8,000.
So we go to waypoint 2, then waypoint 3. There's another one going off there.
Colt 2,
Performance
pushing
check
from
starts
waypoint
now.
2 at 8,000.
Fly heading 260, Angels 8 at 260 knots.
Alright, let's go round to waypoint 3.
Fly heading 260, Angels 8 at 260 knots. Good. Maintain 260, Angels 8. We will be using Batumi for this PO. Contact the tower to get an approach vector.
Right, so it's ATC.
Batumi, Colt 1-1, inbound. Colt 1-1, Batumi, fly heading 207, Fort 12, QFE 29.89, runway 13, to pattern altitude.
Turn left towards the initial approach fix and make your descent to the pattern altitude. Enter the pattern when ready and maintain 230 knots. The hard deck restriction is terminated.
Right then, so it's 207 I think you said.
Remember, Batumi has a precision approach path indicator, PAPI, to help with visual approaches and landings.
And we need to descend.
A good way to remember how the system works is to use the following phrases. All white, out of sight, you are too high. All red, you are dead, you are too low.
Okay,
Red
that
and white,
250.
all right, you're on the glide path.
Golf 2, passing waypoint 3 at 4,000. Golf 2, on station at Bulls 12043, 150 at 4,000.
As we go down to 2,500. Onto initial approach, fix a left turn onto runway heading. Got to do a touch and go.
You're at the initial approach fix. Turn left towards the runway.
Alright, let's turn left towards the runway.
Fly heading 120 to touchdown.
Roger that. We're at 10 miles. Yeah, we're way off there.
Good. Maintain the pattern altitude.
Nope, lost some altitude there. That's not good.
Make your descent to the final approach fix, and don't forget to complete your checklist.
Right, let's see if there's a...
You're heading off course. Turn to 120.
No, can't find that. Yeah, I was too busy looking at the checklist there, wasn't I? Yeah, no approach checklist I've got, so I'm guessing it's just gear down, flaps down.
You're at the final approach fix.
Batumi, Colt 1-1, request landing. Colt 2, passing waypoint.
Let's see how we're doing. I can't see those pappy lights.
Colt 2, on station at bullseye 12044.
That's not looking too bad.
Good. You've lowered your flaps and gear at an appropriate time.
Excellent, well we've got that on, bang on then.
You are above the glide path. Your speed is good.
I'm not. I'm right on those. I'm right on 2 reds, 2 whites, donkey. I'm not above at all. Right, there we go.
Try and land in the distance between the vehicles marked on the left. This is as you're at the
Altitude,
missed approach
altitude.
point.
No, I've got to land in there, have I? Okay, let's do that then. Yeah, look, 2 whites, 2 reds. And I've got to land in this bit here.
Good! You hit the required touchdown point. Now perform an immediate missed approach and climb to Angel 7.
Right, back up we go. Only 2,500 feet, don't we?
Fly heading 120 Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Oh, 7. 120, Angel 7.
The reason we practice missed approaches or aborted landings is in case something shows up on the runway unexpectedly. Could be airport personnel, a vehicle, or an animal.
Yeah, cheers, Nuki. That was a bit airy.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
Roger. Right, there's my 180. Coming up to 6,000 feet.
Dodge, passing waypoint 3 at 8,000.
Gear is up, flaps are up. And then we need to be at 260 knots. Oh look, there goes the other guy. Start lowering the nose. Trim.
Good. Maintain 120 Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Maintain 120 Angel 7 260 knots. So we almost got a bit too fast there.
Now make a left
Trimming.
turn to heading 040. Maintain Angel 7 at 260 knots.
5 at 7,000.
040.
Fly heading 040 Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Yeah, gives chance. Right, 040.
Good. Maintain 040, Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Okay, will do.
Maintain 260 knots.
Oh yeah, I'm going a bit fast. Watching those over there. That could be a fail, couldn't it?
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 2 at 8,000. Cove 2, passing waypoint 6 at 7,000. Cove 2, on station at bullseye 1.
Oh, I missed the tan then.
Now make a left turn to
No,
head
here it is.
300. Maintain Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Cove 2, pushing from waypoint 6 at 8,000.
Okay, so 300. Oh, there goes the other A10. Right, there's
Good.
300.
Maintain 300, Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Right, there we go. Got a big old pattern this from what we did the other day. Just keeping an eye on the altitude and the speed and the heading.
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 3 at 8,000.
Yeah, feels just over there. Hopefully I'll get some more instructions in a second. Just to beam the threshold there.
Ford, passing waypoint 3 at 10,000.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 7 at 7,000. Colt 2, on station at Bulls 119, Fort 400 at 7,000.
Oh, yeah, I'm really hoping he's going to tell me to do something else in a sec, or I'm going to go off into the ocean here. Never to be seen again. So I take it it's going to take me up to where I'm 90 degrees off of waypoint 3 and then turn me in. That would be my guess. Which is the initial approach fix. I'm just using trim and all those gets out of shape every so often.
Ford, passing waypoint 4 at 10,000. Dodge, passing waypoint 4 at 8,000.
Yeah, I wonder if this bit's broken. I'm going to turn myself anyway and see what happens. Seems to be taking me way out.
You're heading off course. Turn to 300.
No. Blimey. Where are we going? We're miles out. Alright, let's put the automatics on for a minute. This is way too far, isn't it?
Ford, passing waypoint 5 at 10,000.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this one's actually broken, which would be a pain.
Ford, passing waypoint 6 at 10,000.
Don't know why it'd want me to be this far out.
One, copy.
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 4 at 8,000.
So what do we reckon then? Is this broken? It's taken me... I'm 18 miles away now. And he didn't want me to turn a minute ago, did he? Wonder if I missed a step.
Atumi, Colt, 1-1, inbound.
Dodge is RTB at 2,600.
Fly heading 144, 435, QFE 29.89, runway 13 to pattern altitude.
Let's see if he shouts at me again for turning.
You're heading off course. Turn to 300.
Right, back to 300.
Atumi, Colt, 1-1, abort inbound, resuming mission.
For my money, this seems a bit broken because we're going miles and miles away. He won't let me turn off course or do anything else. He hasn't turned me left around the pattern there. Bon voyage, unless we're going somewhere else. Check the briefing. See, look, we should have turned in here. Yeah, this is balked. Unfortunately. Look, we're miles away. Could have turned in like here. No, unless he's taking me to Caucasus. I can't see that happening. Right, let's quit. Yeah, so that was definitely something went wrong with that one by the looks of it. Which is a bit unfortunate. So we'll have to load back in a minute. We'll just have a little break for 2 minutes and then try it again. That's such a shame. Whether we missed the point, the trigger point probably, where he tells you to turn left and get back onto the approach. It definitely sent me 18 or 20 miles away. That's not good. Just reset my switches there. Yeah, definitely not what I was expecting anyway. I'm just going to readjust my headphones. There we go. Yeah, that should work better. Now they're sitting a bit better. Yeah, such a shame. Right, let's see if we hit this trigger point in a minute, and then see if he turns us left when we get to that point. And we can complete this mission and move on to the next one. So this is number 4 of the basic training campaign. Already completed the first 3. Did that on stream the other day. You check the videos, look on YouTube, and it's up on there. Part 2 is where we did that. Yeah, I'm sure. I think I'm sure. Picking up a light source from somewhere. Looking that way, it doesn't seem to like it too much. Working fine yesterday, but yeah, no sun or anything. Don't know. Have to look into that. Alright then, let's get back into it.
Get your bird in the air and I'll meet you at waypoint 2, Angels 8 at 260 knots.
Right, where's my checklist? So throttles are off. Make sure they're separated. Speed brakes in the centre position. Left levers are up. APU is off. Engine switches are all normal. EAC is off and radar altimeter is off. APU gen is off. Put this on, that on. Let's go with that. Signal lights tests. Tyre test. Oh. Fuel test. Oxygen on. Oxygen test. Right, that's all done. Boost pumps need to come on. AP start. Right, put APU on. The CDU. Okay, make sure my light switch. And I can go to flash. And then we got left engine start. Hydraulics. That warning's just telling me that the APU gen's still on. Left engine, alright, right engine.
Colt 1-1, Colt 2-1, radio check.
1, copy.
I read you 5 by 5.
Good stuff. Right, wait for that to go off. Okay, circle the flaps, just maneuver, full, back up, and leave that in maneuver, speed brake, yeah, that works, flight controls, yeah, they're working, let's move the rudders, right, SAS can go on. Takeoff trim, do a test on that. Right, now we get the screens up. Okay, and bit test. Just wait for that to complete.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Right, hit load all. Exit that. Exit the next page. Put the HUD on. There we go. Add INS nav ready. Nav. And we go to waypoint. That EGI. Right, that's that done. That's done. That's done. G. Uncage this. Reset the G meter. Right, let's put this on. Right, so we want that on.
You missed a checklist item.
Oh,
You failed
it's
to turn
already
off
on.
the ILS.
Alright, what's that left off this time then? Alright,
Good.
AQ gen off.
VFR approach and landing. We will cover the ILS approach and landing in a future mission.
EAC. It seems to be staying on for some reason. Oh well, that'll have to do. Radio altimeter, yeah, that's R. Right, nose wheel steering. Press taxi.
Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Oh, I need to put the that would help, I suppose. Put the radios on, missed that step.
Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
If it's gonna let me
Colt 1-1. Atumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
right, we're cleared to taxi.
Rolling.
Yeah, one as elegant as have done it, but at least we're starting and stuff. It should be alright, hopefully. I was just going to hold short of the runway, just to make sure to do a few other checks. Right, so position lights need to go to steady. Anti-collision lights need to come on, and they're flashing. Request takeoff.
Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request takeoff.
Landing light needs to come on.
Colt 1-1. Atumi, you are cleared for takeoff and ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
Right, so flaps are confirmed in manoeuvre. They are. Lights are on. APU goes off. Anti-skid needs to come on now. Seat is, yeah, that's armed. Pitot heat needs to come on. And we'll put that one on as well. And run up. Right, that's into the wall, mate. Right, let's go. Looking for 50 knots, no wheel steering off. There you go. Bit wobbly. There we go, back on track. Right, let's take off. Gear up. Horn off. Flaps up. Climb. Turn onto course.
OZ1, passing waypoint 3 at 6,000.
Set him a trim for the 180.
Our rendezvous is at waypoint 2, Angels 8 at 260 knots.
Roger. Angels 8, 260 knots, we're climbing. 180 knot climb. Quite steep.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
And I've trimmed for 180 knots, so hopefully that'll keep that. Just keep moving the nose up and down.
Let's review some important things about approaches and landings. The initial approach fix, IAF, is the point you start your approach, arriving at this point from vectors provided by the ATC. This is usually 10 nautical miles from the runway threshold.
There's that aircraft going over. It's like a C-17 actually.
The final approach fix is when you should be ready to land with checklist complete and gear and flaps down. This is usually 5 nautical miles from the runway threshold. At the minimum descent altitude, you must have visual contact with the runway. If no visual at the missed approach point, execute a missed approach. The MDA is usually 500 feet, and the map is usually 1.5 nautical miles.
Alright, there we go.
Threshold.
Let's speed up. Adjusting trim. Alright, trying to catch 260 knots. Oh, I can't remember if it's Angels 8 or Angels 7 now. Oh well.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 2 at 8,000.
Oh yeah, it's 8,000,
Colt
isn't
2,
it?
on station at Bulls 118 for 400 at 8,000.
Performance check starts now.
At 8,000. waypoint 2 at 8,000.
Fly heading 260 Angels 8 at 260 knots.
260 Angels 8, 260 knots. So this 10.
Fly heading 260 Angels 8 at 260 knots.
Yeah, I'll get that. Alright, here's 260.
Good. Maintain 260 Angels 8 at 260 knots.
Right, so
We'll be
maintain
using
that.
Batumi for this PO. Contact the tower to get an approach vector.
OZ1, passing waypoint 4 at 700.
F5.
Batumi, Colt 1-1, inbound.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, fly heading 205. Fort 1-1. QFE 29.89. Runway 13 to pattern altitude.
Turn left towards the initial approach fix and make your descent to the pattern altitude. Enter the pattern when ready and maintain 230 knots. The hard deck restriction is terminated.
It's 205.
Remember, Batumi has a precision approach path indicator, PAPI, to help with visual approaches and landings.
We need to be at 230 knots when we get there.
A good way to remember how the system works is to use the following phrases. All white, out of sight, you are too high. All red, you are dead, you are too low. Red and white is all right, you're on the glide path.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 3 at 4,000. Colt 2, on station at bullseye 120 for 350 at 4,000.
The 205 going to sound 2,500 feet, and we want to be at 230 knots. 10 miles. Excuse me. Right, there's our 230, there's our 2500.
You're at the initial approach fix. Turn left towards the runway. Fly heading 120 to touchdown.
Pull up, pull up.
Good. Good. Maintain the pattern altitude. Make your descent to the final approach fix, and don't forget to complete your checklist.
That's about a glide there. Oh, there goes the flaps.
Colt 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request landing.
You're at the final approach fix.
Atumi, Colt
Good.
1-1.
You've lowered your
Request
flaps
landing.
and gear at an appropriate time.
Colt 1-1.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 4 at 1,000.
Wind 093 at 4.
Colt 2,
meters per second.
on station at bullseye 120 for 400 at 1,000.
You are on the glide path.
Oh, that's where we need to be. 2 whites, 2 reds.
Your speed is high for the approach.
It's not.
Try and land in the distance between the vehicles marked on the left. This is as per Air Force specs.
Okay, Air
You're
Force
at the
spec.
missed approach point.
Excellent. Continue.
Altitude, altitude.
Colt
Good.
2,
You hit
pushing
the
from
required
waypoint
touchdown
4
point.
at
Now
1,000.
perform an immediate missed approach and climb to Angel 7.
Alright, flaps up, throttles up. 130. Let's go. Gear up. Put the flaps up. 180. Let's climb.
Fly heading 120 Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Alright, so we're looking for Angel 7.
The reason we practice missed approaches or aborted landings is in case something shows up on the runway unexpectedly. Could be airport personnel, a vehicle, or an animal.
Yeah, that's very true.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
Roger. Passing waypoint 3 at 8,000.
Now approaching 7,000. Start levelling off. Gaining speed.
Good. Maintain 120 Angel 7 at 260 knots. Now make a left turn to heading 040, maintain Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 5 at 7,000.
Good. Maintain 040, Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Right, let's see if he sends me out into the Atlantic again. Black Sea even. There's 4 aircraft coming across it. Bit of eye candy.
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 2 at 8,000.
260 7,000 040. There we go.
Now make a left turn to heading 300, maintain Angel 7 at 260 knots.
300. Get the nose round this time.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 6 at 7,000.
Good. Maintain 300, Angel 7 at 260 knots.
Okay, so we've got 300 there. I'm just coming back up to 7,000. Slightly slow, so get back towards 260.
VFR does not mean very few rules. It does mean see and be seen. You need to keep your head out of the cockpit and on a swivel.
Yeah, looking.
4, passing waypoint 2 at 10,000.
Once you master the bird in VFR, then you can learn IFR, instrument flight rules, and all the rules and procedures there.
Cool.
Pontiac 1, passing waypoint 3 at 8,000.
Contact Batumi to get an approach vector.
Batumi, Colt 1-1, inbound.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, fly heading 259. Fort 12, QFE 29.89. Runway 13 to pattern altitude.
Turn left towards the initial approach fix and make your descent to the pattern altitude. Enter the pattern when ready and maintain 230 knots. The hard deck restriction is terminated.
Chevy 1, airborne.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 7 at 7,000.
You have a beautiful day for flying.
Absolutely. Nice and clear. Retrimming. So we want 2,500 and 230 knots. We've got an F-15 over there.
Chevy 1, passing waypoint 2 at 1,700.
Colt 2, on station at Bulls 120 for 400 at 4,000.
There's an aircraft going left to right under me.
You're at the initial approach fix. Turn left towards the runway. Fly heading 120 to touchdown. Good. Maintain the pattern altitude.
Dodge, passing waypoint 4 at 8,000.
Good. Maintain 120 to touchdown. Make your descent to the final approach fix, and don't forget to complete your checklist.
Oh, let's lose that speed. Gear coming down. Very green. And flaps are coming down in a sec. There we go, there goes flaps. We're down to 30 odd degrees. Looking for the 3-degree slope. Keep the speed coming off. Alright, this is full stop landing.
Colt 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request landing.
Alright, don't want to talk to me yet.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 9 at 2,500. Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request landing.
Good. You've lowered your flaps and gear at an appropriate time.
Atumi, cleared to land. Runway 13. Wind 093 at 4 meters per second.
You are on the glide path.
Roger that. Lights are on, gears down, flaps down.
Colt 2, passing waypoint
Your
10
speed
Got the
is
donut.
2,500.
125 knots. They want us to land just in that threshold area.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 11 at 2,500.
I should imagine.
Altitude,
fast.
altitude.
Two whites, two reds. Continuing.
Dodge is RTB at 2,600.
Bit slow. Right, let's aim for here. Right, just past the numbers.
Good. You hit the required touchdown point. Taxi to the parking area.
Yeah, nice little landing there. I quite enjoyed that one. Put the air brakes out. So enough speed to put the brakes on. It's coming up. Ooh. Put the speed brakes in. Flaps can come up. Let's taxi in. Whilst we're doing that, let's look for the checklist for the So speed brakes are closed, flaps are up. Anti-skid switch needs to come off. That can come down there. We don't care about that.
You can park near the tanker.
Okay, let's do that. Ejection sheet can be safe. Get the canopy open.
You can park the bird here. You have 2 minutes to complete your shutdown procedure.
Colt 2, passing waypoint 12 at 2,500.
Right, let's get that off. That can come off. Get all these off. SAS switches can come off. Radios. Get rid of that. EAC and the other one can come off. Lights. Oxygen. CDU. Let's get the right engine off. That off.
Seconds.
I don't think I've forgotten anything. Oh well, we'll see how we did. Oh, I don't think I've forgotten anything, have I?
Let me confirm your shutdown procedure.
Alright, fingers crossed then.
You missed a checklist item. You failed to turn off the radios.
No.
Okay, let's see how you.
Oh, that's a pain. Would you believe it? I thought I turned those off. No, it's this switch, wasn't it? Oh, damn.
For general knowledge, airmanship, and safety, you rated qualified minus. For pre-takeoff and takeoff, you rated qualified. For navigation and maneuvers, you rated qualified. For approach, landing, and after landing, you rated qualified minus. For comms and task prioritization, you rated qualified.
That's not too bad, is it?
We will end our flight here. You made it.
Oh.
Passed this PO.
Completed it anyway.
Qualified minus rating. Work on your maneuvers to improve your skills. It may
Excellent, that's what we wanted.
Return to Batumi for the next qualification mission.
Oh, nice, 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 nice. So we've completed that one. Good. Excellent. So that one's completed. End mission. Oh, nice. So that's number 4 completed now. So I've done 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's quite satisfying. It takes a bit of concentration. You've got to be quite accurate with it, which is it's great for improving your airmanship, I guess, and learning the cold start and the shutdown, how to taxi but not too fast, and how to fly and approach and sit on the pappies for a nice 3-degree descent angle down to the runway. Successful missed approach. Go around even after landing. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So let's just have a look and see what it's going to give me for the next one. That'll be basic maneuvers. So we've, looks like a racetrack, turning test, airspeed test, elevation test, autopilot test, low speed turn test, high speed turn test, climbing turn test, climb turn, level turn. Oh, yeah. So I'll be doing that one on the next live stream. That'll be tomorrow at 6 PM UK time. I'm going to wrap it up here. I've got some things going on this afternoon, this evening. Nice movie night with the family. So we're having hot dogs, popcorn and all that good stuff. So looking forward to that. That'll be pretty good. They'll be here about 5 o'clock. So they finish doing what they need to do. Which means my quiet time has ended. Yeah, looking forward to that one tomorrow. That should be good. I hope to see you all here. That'll be 6 PM UK time, GMT +1. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I thought that was good. It's nice to get another one done. So I'm going to wish you all a good evening, whatever you're doing. Hope you have a pleasant one, or a good day wherever you are. And hope to see you at the next Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream. So take care, guys, and enjoy your DCS. See you soon.
Thank you for watching another Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream. Don't forget to join the Discord channel. Like, share, follow and subscribe for regular updates, chat, screenshots and more. Your kind support is always greatly appreciated. See you next time for another Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream.